Okay, so the first card is the beauty card, and this is about making some kind of decision about how to move forward. So you are trying to, you can see there are two, are they fetuses, eggs with little children in it. So you're trying to make a decision about how you want to move forward. And maybe you have two relationships or two offers that are being presented to you, something brand new coming in actually with this card of beauty, and trying to make a decision about what you want to do next. Now you've been spending a lot of time by yourself, it seems, doing a lot of thinking. Maybe you've been also involved in a lot of study, because this card is like the high priestess, and maybe following a lot of your instincts as well into what to do next. And right now you've been presented with this choice and you're trying to decide. So you are actually doing some very, very deep thinking about what you want to do next. Now you've got the sign of the rainbow over here. So this is overcoming any kind of difficulties, emotional problems that you've been going through. So whatever issues that have arisen from, whatever love situation or relationship situation that you were dealing with, you have been able to overcome it, or you will be able to overcome it. And it looks like those problems are now coming to an end. So in the past, you've got the Fate, so the Fate card, which is talking about the Wheel of Fortune, really. So things have been changing for you. You might have been spending a lot of more time with friends, doing a lot more communication, maybe getting out of your shell that you were in. And, you have this longing and desire to start maybe a family. You can see there's a family around her. There's little angels. You're trying to actually move forward, and, you're setting intentions now. You're starting to set goals and intentions. You have a desire. You have a vision in your head about what you do. And this is maybe the reason why you're trying to make a choice as to which is the best way for you to proceed forward. Now you've got the Descent card over here and the Memory card. So this is a card about feeling a little bit down, feeling a bit miserable, maybe a little bit depressed, and that's the energy coming in for the future. So you try not to get into that particular situation. Maybe somebody has deceived you, and you are thinking a lot about it, and it is making you a little bit miserable. It seems like maybe promises were made and they were not fulfilled, and this is bringing you down a little bit. And you've been thinking a lot about it. You've got the Memory card over here. So you're spending a lot of time living the past, really, and you need to let that go in order for you to move forward, because these events have gone, they're finished, and even though that person may have been deceptive and they might have been very controlling as well, maybe they conned you into something that you didn't want to do. You need to actually give that up, leave that in the past, and you need to move forward. You can see this person is lying dead on the ground over here. So you need to bury the past, really, and you need to move forward and stop thinking about it, because whatever you're thinking about is bringing your spirits down. It's bringing you down, really. It's depressing you, and it is time for you to cut that out of your past, cut that out of your present, rather, and move forward. So you need to cut out all those old memories, stop remembering all the things that went wrong, and start looking forward to the future. And maybe this is why you have to make that decision to move forward. You have to see the beauty of the future. You have to have that hope for the future in order for you to move forward. You've got this bird over here, and you need to lift. You see this bird is not flying at the moment, but is ready to fly. So you are ready to make that particular change in your life. But you need to stop living in the past. Stop thinking about the past, and maybe get out there and stop being alone so much. Spend some more time with friends. This will, give you a new perspective on things. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. So I'm using the Symbolon Tarot here, and the Symbolon deck, which is not quite a tarot deck, but we're going to use it for the general read today. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, you've got this Vampire card over here, and you're dealing with somebody who's really very much a psychic vampire. So somebody that is draining your energy, trying to get control over you, but really draining your energy. So there might be somebody who's very, aggressive, or somebody who is, it's very difficult to get away from them, whoever this person is. You've got Mars here in Aries, so it's somebody who is very dominant, and maybe this is how you're not able to get over that situation, because they are draining that energy from you. It's not a very, very good relationship. It seems to be very toxic. So or this person seems to be rather toxic and rather controlling. So it is really time for you to cut that particular tie. There's a little bit of, with Scorpio on the card, it's talking about a little bit of obsession, a bit of control. There's control issues going on over here. And you've got Pluto here in Scorpio. So this is a time for you to actually cut this particular tie. You need to cut this relationship off, because this person is very, very controlling, and maybe they use very aggressive means to control you as well, because they've got this Mars here in Aries. So, very dominating person. But they are draining you. They are a psychic vampire. Now, you have issues with this person, so what's going on with you? There might be, you have a separation going on over here. And you've got this man trying to pull the sword out of this rock over here. So you might be dealing with some legal issues in this relationship. So maybe the two of you have separated, because this is the card of separation, or splitting up because of arguments. There seems to be a sword between the two of you, and the swords usually talk about legal issues. So you might be going through a divorce or some kind of legal separation. Or there could also be, that you're having a lot of arguments and fighting. Now, this man is trying to pull the sword out of this rock over here. So maybe whatever this legal issue that you're having with this person, you're not really getting any joy from it. So, it might be a situation where, you're not winning. You're putting a lot of effort, or things are being done, but it doesn't seem like things are moving in your favor, because you can see this man's making a lot of effort to move the sword out of this rock, and it is not budging. So, also you're putting a lot of maybe you put a lot of effort into this relationship and nothing paid off. It was a waste of your time. You can see this man is really, upset about it. So there could be a lot of anger going on between the two of you, and maybe that legal issue that is happening between the two of you is not working out. There's definitely the communication is definitely cut off between the two of you. So there's no communication. You may have cut that person off, or that person may have cut you off. But whatever effort went into that particular relationship has not paid off, and it was really generally a waste of time. And maybe that legal issue that is going on is not going in your favor as well. So you're not winning, or you don't feel like you're winning in this particular situation. There might be a lot of restrictions. You've got Saturn here in Capricorn over here. This is talking about restrictions, or people cutting you off, or you cutting that person off, severing ties with that person. But whatever is going on, it seems to be a situation that's very stuck, a stalemate situation where nothing seems to be budging, but there's a lot of arguments going on. There's also a lot of aggression, because you've got Mars in Aries in both these cards. So this is talking about a lot of aggression, and even this vampire card is about Mars in Aries as well. So whoever this person is, this could be a fire sign person that you're dealing with. It could be an Aries person that you're dealing with, but you are not getting anywhere in this, whatever this relationship is. It seems to be very stuck, and you're not stuck in a good place. It seems to be a very toxic relationship as well. So in the past, you've got, trying to bring this relationship in balance. You've got Venus here in Libra. So you were trying to bring some kind of balance into this relationship. You had visions, you had ideas about where you wanted this relationship to go. You wanted that stable home, you wanted a family. You had all these visions in your head, all these dreams that you wanted to pursue. But it seems like this person that you were with was not of the same, they were not on the same page as you. They were very, very dominating. This is a very, very codependent relationship. You can see there's the devil in the background over here, and this woman is chained to this man. This man has got the sword in his hands. So it seems like the person that you were with was the one that was in control, and they used their words, their thoughts. Maybe they controlled even how you think or what you did, and it was a very, very toxic relationship that you've been in. It was also a relationship that you've wanted to end, but haven't. Maybe you didn't have the power to end it. It seems like this person really disempowered you within this particular situation. So a very, very toxic, codependent relationship. And since you've got that psychic vampire card over here, it seems like they drew a lot of your energies, and you were not really able to control it. Now, maybe you did want a marriage with this person, because this is the card of marriage. Trying to build a future together, trying to get stability, and this had been playing on your mind. You wanted to grow with this person, expand with this person. Maybe you wanted spiritual growth with this person, because you've got this Jupiter here in Sagittarius, and this is talking about reaching higher levels within your relationship. But obviously, this has not come to fruition here. Let's put that down. So, going into the future, whoever you're dealing with is very, very aggressive. You've got the Aries card over here. So this is Mars and Aries. They fight quite a bit, they're quite dominating as well. So it seems like, you've got a person lying dead over there. So it seems as though whatever arguments and fights come in, maybe they're very, very aggressive, and they have very, very sharp tongues. They're very sarcastic. So this is the kind of energy you're dealing with. There's a lot of arguments, fights. This card is very, very red. So it's showing that there's so much of aggression, and if you say something, maybe they cut you down to size before you can actually get your message across. You're trying to move on. This is what's going on with you. But, whatever they're doing to you is almost like an impediment. It's almost preventing you from moving forward quickly enough. So you have got a vision about moving forward. You are on your path to moving forward, but you can see this man's leg is broken. And he's got a crutch. Maybe you are very dependent on this person. You're using them as a crutch. There might be some financial issues. Maybe you have some kind of dependence on them. It could be a financial dependence as well. But whatever it is, it's not allowing you to move forward quickly, or it's not allowing you to move forward at all. And there's a lot of obstacles in your path. So something is blocking you from getting out of that situation, or even being independent. You're finding it very, very difficult. You need this person for something. There's some kind of issue that you rely on them for. There's something that you use them as a crutch for. It could be an emotional crutch, like I said, but it could also be a financial crutch. There's something that you need them for, and without them, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to actually leave the situation. Now, what's going on around you? They're doing things, or there's something about them that scares you. Maybe there's a threat of some sort. This could also be, expecting that worst case scenario. Something may have happened all of a sudden, and, this shocked you as well. You want to get out of the situation, it seems, but maybe you really don't know how. This is the card of the Furies, which is, something happening. This could also be being, feeling as though the worst is going to happen, being paranoid that if I get out of here, everything is going to just fall apart. And even though they've done something that has upset you, and it's been very toxic, because you can see this person is, the Medusa, the head full of snakes, and she's holding a snake in her hand. You're very worried that whatever they're doing is going to have repercussions or consequences on your life. So you are worried that they might retaliate if you do anything, and so it's been very difficult for you to get out of that situation. You are feeling very manipulated and very controlled. You've got the card of the marionette over here, so almost as though you're a puppet on a string for this person. So they are really, really controlling your, whatever you're doing. So going into the future, you've got this card about, this is about having false beliefs, thinking about things, or having negative thoughts. That the worst is going to happen. So you really need to change your belief system, in the sense that you have to be positive. This is a card about being really negative, feeling very miserable, feeling as though there's no support from anybody around you. And then you've got the Crusader card over here, and the Crusader card is about doing something regardless of what the consequences are going to be. So this is taking back your power as well. So there seems to have been a lot of arguments, problems, issues over here. You can see there's cities on fire over here. So maybe whatever happens around you is very, very, there's a lot of drama. There's a lot of fighting, a lot of arguments. Maybe there's even destruction. Maybe the person that you're dealing with is a very, very aggressive person. Whatever they say, they want, they want their way. This person's with this Crusader is with the sword. So maybe whatever they're doing, is a very aggressive situation. On the other hand, this could be about bringing in seeking some kind of legal advice, or maybe deciding to pursue this from a legal point of view. So this could be, seeking legal counseling, or even going, to the legal system to help you get over the situation that is not serving you. You can see, this crusader going into this difficult situation over here. Is facing that card over here about false beliefs. So you do need to get some kind of advice, or you might need to get some legal intervention within this particular situation. And you need to stop beating yourself up and stop feeling as though, you are the cause of all these problems. You're going through this particular period of heartbreak. You are feeling very restricted because this person's in a very, very small room with a very, very small window, and the window's got bars on it. So you are limiting yourself quite a bit. You're not moving on. You're not, going out. You might be spending time by yourself, and you're beating yourself up. You've been doing a lot of soul searching. You've got the Bible over here. And, you're trying to find the answers as well. But you're also blaming yourself for a lot of things. Maybe you feel as though you're very disempowered and you don't have the strength to actually get out. So you need to get out of that, that feeling as though you don't have enough power to get out of it. Whatever this person is doing and they're controlling you, they are actually draining your power away, draining away your personal power, and you need to actually reclaim that. So you do need to get some kind of advice, some kind of input, to get yourself out of that situation. And you need to be single-minded. You need to think about yourself first before you think about anybody else and what everybody else wants. So try not to please anybody. You need to move on. Because it seems like this person is rather aggressive, and they cause a lot of problems for you as well. And whatever you're doing, whatever situation you're facing, it seems like whatever effort you're putting into it is not paying off. Maybe you're the one that's putting all the effort into that relationship, trying to make it happen, and it's not working because this person is a very controlling person, and it seems like they're not listening to you at all. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Archangel Power Tarot. And the first card is the Wheel, which says new beginnings, ends of delay, a change in direction that offers happiness. So it looks like the Wheel of Fortune is going to be coming in for you, and big changes are going to come in. So if you can't make the change, the universe is going to make it for you. You've got the Two of Ariel, so it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once and making work fun. So it looks like there's some kind of decision that you will have to make with this Two of Ariel. And this is going to be something that, takes you out of the situation. You've got the Six of Gabriel over here, which says, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. Now, the Six of Gabriel is the Six of Rods, so this is a victory after lots of difficulty. So it looks like you will make a decision, and once you make that decision, find that balance in your life, there will be victory. So you need to claim your personal power. Six of Gabriel is about reclaiming that power and then winning in that situation. So you will be victorious, but you do need to take your power back and move forward. You see this man's on a horse, and he is trying to move forward. So the Wheel of Fortune will come in and will change the circumstance that you're going through. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments. And all the best. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.